Well, it was a big-time performance by Marcus and Bryce offensively. I like the toughness of our team at the end of the first half because things weren't going that well, but we made a pretty nice run the last 5 or 6 minutes of the first half. As Steve was talking about, Marcus and Bryce certainly gave us something that we needed offensively. We've been struggling scoring-wise, and I think that we still made some mistakes. It gave me a lot more gray hairs down the stretch. You foul a guy shooting a three-point shot, you turn it over on a sloppy pass. But I think this team is learning some things, and hopefully we'll take those kind of plays and not make them anymore. That's about it.
Well, actually, it's hard to hear, so if we can speak up. Oh, there's the mom, sorry.
Roy, looked like a couple of times you got fairly animated with Bryce, maybe not being in the right spot or not doing what you want to do yet. 26 and 12, is this a case where the learning curve is still there, maybe on some of the mental side and the physical side?
Well, if he makes 26 and 12 and made 1,000 mistakes, think how good it could be if he didn't make 1,000 mistakes. You know, you got to live with something. He's growing, not physically necessarily, but he's growing as a basketball player, and we're asking him to do a lot of things. But I mean, you just make a casual pass when the other team's pressing, and it turns into a layup for him. You got to learn from that. We need his scoring. There's no question about that. If he will. And I think he will, but if he will learn from this game both ways, a very positive feeling for what he did, and then learn from the mistakes and not make them again, then I think it's going to be a great day for him. But he has some gifts of putting the ball in the basket, but he's got to play with more intensity and play with more intelligence down the stretch. But, Bryce and I think it was Isaiah both had some big blocks for us. They have some talent inside, and we just got to get it moving in the right direction all the time and not have speed.
Roy, you used a lot more zone than you had at Richmond. Is that something that we're probably going to see more of with this team?
Well, we were so bad defensively against Belmont. We've got to try some things, and we have been working on the zone more this year than any team that I've ever had. And we gave up some straight drives to the basket, which is almost supposed to stop that kind of stuff. So we got to get a lot better at it, but we'll play it some more. There's no question.
Roy, with Marcus, just in terms of his evolution as a scorer and that mentality, that two-guard mentality, where do you think he is?
Well, he was a scorer in high school as a point guard, and he can be a scorer for us as a point guard. If he's a two-man, I don't know that it's any easier to score. Matter of fact, I've always thought it was easier to score as a point than it was as a wing. Somebody's got to throw you the ball. As a two, one, it's already in your hands. But he was a scorer in high school. I think he is a scorer. I don't think it's that big a difference. Last year, he was a freshman and came in, thought he was going to be backing up Kendall Marshall. All of a sudden, he's thrust into that role, and it was a weird year that we played in one lineup and then made drastic changes and played another, so he never really got settled down. But yet, you go back and look at his stats the second half of the year, what do you remember? You remember him shooting the ball better the second half of the year, so I think he is a scorer, and we've got to do a better job of screening for him getting the ball.